my literary luminaries, and welcome back to another Top 5 Wednesday. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is the top 5 books that you think would make good video games. I feel like I cheated a little on a couple of these because video games already play a part in the book. So maybe that's a little meta, but you know what? There were no rules saying that I couldn't do that, so we play by my rules here, because it's my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. We may as well start with the one that shares the number in the title. The first one that came to me is, perhaps not surprisingly, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Again, there's a video game that plays, most of the plot in Ready Player One, so... And I don't necessarily say that the game should be like the Oasis, although I think that would be great fun as well. But, a video game taking place inside the Oasis. Gameception? I don't know. I love all of that, because the book is a game. That's the point of it. It takes place in the video game. And so it would be fun to be able to sort of do it yourself and maybe, maybe change the puzzles, because if you've read the book, then you know how to get to everywhere. But I don't know. That would be fun, according to me. I don't know. Number 2. In a similar vein, number 2 is Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson. Again, there's basically a video game. There's a virtual world, at least, that plays a very large part in the game. That's sort of the point of all of it. So, again, a little bit meta, but I have these images of, Hero and all of his various compadres, going around and tossing. I can't remember any of the terminology anymore, but they've got, magnets that they can throw into cars and just sort of, surf along behind them on their board, on their board, skateboard type things. I just want to try and do that mechanic in a video game. I'd be terrible at it, but it'd be so much fun! Number 3. Speaking of virtual worlds, this one is Lakhan by John Scalzi. I don't know exactly what the plot of the video game would be, what the purpose of it was, but given the Agora and everything else that goes on with Hayden Syndrome, I think there's a really interesting concept in there somewhere for a video game. Who knows? Maybe it'll become clearer once the sequel, which the name has left me, comes out. But I don't know. I think it's fascinating, because then at that point, if you're playing as a Hayden, then you have to be aware of what you're doing in your threep and what's going on with your body back wherever that is. I think that'd be an interesting game mechanic. Number 4. Number 4 is something I feel like I mention in way too many of these, but anything that has to do with the Chronicles of Amber. I love Amber. I'm sorry. It's a wonderful series. But just given, the walking the pattern and the trump cards and everything else that goes on in those series, there could be some very interesting stuff. There could be some very interesting stuff, sure, that would go into a video game. And there's a lot of characters and a lot of stuff you could do, and, just including the Shadow Worlds. I don't even... so much possibility. And finally, number 5. This one is a little bit of a cop-out, because I didn't really pick a book. But pretty much any, detective, mystery, murder mystery novel at all. I chose the Rex Stout books, the Nero Wolfe books, just because I'm familiar with them and I like Nero Wolfe. Nero Wolfe being the character, Rex Stout being the author. But, I mean, any murder mystery like that, it's Clue. That's a classic game, and putting it in video game form, especially with the technology we have nowadays, could be really, really interesting. So that's a huge cop-out answer. It's not really a book, but I think trying to play as Nero Wolfe in a video game might be interesting. But in any event, those are my top 5 books that I think would make good video games. Let me know what are some of yours. Let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter at KRionFrey. As always, I'd love to hear from you. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated and very much helps. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? YouTube will very kindly notify you anytime that I post a new video, which should be every Tuesday and Thursday. But until next time, I shall bid you all adieu, and I will see you all on Tuesday for another Tuesday Talks. Bye! This cold is almost gone. Ugh. I hate having a cold. I hate it so much.